Alright, so let's take a look at the second half of the tool haul we ended up getting off of Facebook Marketplace. After I'm done going over these tools, what we're going to do is we're going to come in, we're going to look at the things that I'm probably most excited about, maybe some things I didn't have before. These are really cool. These are Craftool Stamps. And these Craftool Stamps, again, the guy took very good care of his stuff. Let's take a look at this real quick. The guy kept everything in order. And you can see each one of these has the number of which one it is. So we're going to take a look at some of these that we have. These are some of the basket weave stamps. I actually have these. Mrs. Stacks bought me a set a long time ago. She asked me, what do you want for your birthday? And I was like, you know, it'd be awesome, some basket weave stamps. And she bought actually both of these. I asked for one basket weave stamp because I wanted to kind of fine-tune my basket weave skills. And I'll put my glasses on and look at some of these. These are in kind of rough shape. There is some rust on them. I don't know what kind of metal they're made of. If anyone knows what type of metal that these are made of, please let me know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take some of this rust off. I don't think they're chrome plated. I'm not 100% sure what they are though. If they're chrome plated, I'm kind of screwed because I can use rust remover all I want to and it'll get rid of the rust, but if I use the wrong stuff, it's going to flake off the chrome. We don't want that to happen. These are some unique pattern tools. That one and the acorn. Looks like there's another acorn in here. Yeah, there's another acorn right there. A stitching chisel. Heart. These are some type of a pattern. This is like some type of shader right there. Then we get into stuff like, looks like there's a handful of pear shaders in there. So we have a handful of pear shaders. I think this is called a veiner. So I'm going to explore some of these tools. I call these the shell tools. I forget what those are called, but I call them the shell tools. There's a handful of those. A lot of good Craftool tools for tooling, just tooling itself. And then we have some shapes over here which are real nice. You got this nice big flower, but again, look at the rust. I'm going to try to clean some of that off. So this is the last of the knowns and into the unknowns. I have peeked into the unknowns. Don't remember everything. I do remember a couple of things, and I'm excited to show you guys those. This is a great find right here, especially in the order that they're in. They're in order, labeled. This guy took care of his stuff. Let's take a look at what we got here. Looks like we got some snaps. Let's see, these are, oh yeah, Chicago screws. So we have Chicago screws here. Looks like he just gotten this pack of snaps right here. We got double capped rivets in there. I saw this one, I thought it was a tubular rivet, and then I see this one. I was like, nope, double capped. Sweet. Well, these look like big boys. What are these? Single capped rivet. A little bit larger in size. You see that? We got a single capped rivet. This is one side right there. That's the other. Just visible on one side. And in case I could find a use for them, some bulbs, but yeah, I don't think these bulbs are going to be doing much. Alright, so this is a decent find. And this tray is kind of cool. It's made out of metal. I like something that's covered up. I'll stick with the ones I have. This is what I use right here. I use these because I like it. They stay covered. They keep everything organized, and you shake them up. But yeah, it's all stays together just like that. Versus something that's open like this that I don't even feel comfortable shaking this up. We have a box. Oh, first we got a can of cashews. That is not a can of cashews. Let's see what's in it. I didn't look in here yet. Oh, I did look in here. So I'll show you guys this. And even the gentleman showed me this. His dad made a lot of different, see, keychains. One of the things he liked to make little round keychains. Mushroom with flowers, butterfly with flowers, deer with the basket weave, couple of houses, and some feet. Okay, so we have those. This is a belt right here. Warwick. This belt is Warwick's belt. And it looks like he did the name. The name came out great. And he started the pattern, but he did not finish it. There's some tooling left to be done on here. Oh, this one's a little beat up. Oh, I did see this one. I remember this one. Looks like a Western belt. It's got the snaps on it. And it's got, I don't even know what kind of flowers those are. And you got various straps of various sizes. An old audio video cable that is not going to go anywhere, so we're going to toss that. Okay. What is this? This appears to be some kind of belt or strap, and if anyone knows what this is, you see it's got both ends there. Let me know if you know what that is. Beats the heck out of me. Okay, so let's see what else we have in here. Another belt. This one looks kind of wide. That looks like a 2-inch belt, but it's got this little gash in it. Well, no, it's not a belt. It's a blank, but it's right where the imperfection is, and it comes through there. So I don't even know if this belt will that work for somebody. Yeah, that'd be a big boy. So we got another one right here. Pretty straight. It's got a little thing there, but that's a skinnier person. And this looks like a 1 1/4 he was working on. You have various other pieces of leather. Looks like some type of, I don't know, something that slides on your belt. I bet you this, I wonder if this is the skull can holder. What was it called? The snuff can holder. Skull is not a sponsor of my YouTube channel or this video, just to let you know. This looks like a pattern he had right here. Ugh. Some nasty stuff on here, like bug doo-doo or something. So yeah, we have this right here. He was cutting a bunch of those out. If you guys know what this pattern could be for, please let me know. But yeah, I bet you that was some type of tool holder or something that goes on a belt or skull can. Yeah, let's get this. This stuff's nasty. Some scraps. Oh, this is nice. They did a great job on that flower right there. You guys see that? That's beautiful. And he did the old cougar or mountain lion. See that? It's a tough one to do, man. Got to practice. This leather, you know, I'm going to try to hydrate it and use it, but it looks kind of dried out. I don't know if I'll be able to use any of it. Do I want to put that back in there? The box is coming apart. Is there bugs in here? Yeah, I see a silverfish actually. Yeah, we're going to toss that. We'll just take it outside. Toss it right now. One last thing. Let's wipe this off at least with just a dry paper towel. That's nasty. I don't want to get all my stuff. Get bug doo-doo all over my stuff. I didn't even realize till I was an adult that you could see bug doo-doo. And then once I figured that out, it kind of grossed me out. You know what I mean? Let's get this all over here. Okay. Let's check out our last thing. And this definitely has some gems in it. So I'm really excited about some of these. This I had no idea was in the set. Zero idea these things were in here. So we got some lacing that's got some gunk or something on it. I don't know. It's just a plastic lacing that's gonna get thrown out. Okay. This looks like a hole punch. You guys see the hole punch right there? These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Craftool Stamps. Let's take a look at these. A strawberry. You guys see that? We have, that is Pisces right there. The heck? You guys tell what that is? Put it closer. I have no idea. Let's take a look at this. Koala bears. That's what it is. It's koala bears. Well, that's kind of cute. 2D stamp. None of these are 3D stamps so far. Get 3 more. Musical note. Do 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 do. Okay. Libra. Yield scales. Scorpio, that's what that is. Feel the sting, Scorpio. Okay, we got some more Craftool stamps to go with this one, which is Leo, which definitely needs a cleaning. So maybe I'll show you guys cleaning some of this stuff, and we'll see how it works out. Get some navel jelly or something. Couple buckles. Another buckle snap setter. Another snap setter. Let's take a look at this. It looks like the same size. Nah, yeah, nah, they're a little different. One's a little bit bigger on the inside. This one is a little bit bigger than that one. This looks like some type of snap setter. What does it say on it? It says Baron Tool, Taiwan. Baron Tool, California. 102. A swivel knife. A nice looking swivel knife. I didn't know this was in there. That's a nice looking swivel knife right there. Is that sharp? Nice looking swivel knife. Another hole punch. You might have the size written on it right there, but you can't tell because it's so faded. Put that cutting tool, setting tool, swivel knife, some cheap old school buckles. Another hole punch, another hole punch. Let's see. Another setting tool, another setting tool. We'll get these cleaned up. This is sharp? A little bit. I bet you that's the punch for stitching holes. This is like a single punch maybe. Which, by the way, that big thing had like a 3-prong punch. This is probably a single prong punch. Let's see how they match up. They are pretty doggone close. So this is probably a triple, and this is a single for getting around corners. Okay. I'm going to actually put that with this one. Put it right here. It's somewhere between punching and... Okay. This looks like a blade right here. It's a blade for his skiver. I'm going to pull out the stuff we might keep. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to keep those. There's another blade for the swivel knife. Another swivel knife blade. 3 different sizes there. Mama bear, baby bear, and Papa bear. All right. Oop. An anvil for setting rivets. This looks like another setter. Oh, this is just that's like a rivet setter for larger rivets. You guys see that right there? Larger rivets. It's another rivet setter. Okay, look at that. That's pretty interesting right there. Does this blade come out? It does not. Looks like a little baby straight razor. Trim me up, Johnny. Clean me up some. Get my lines good. I'm going to fold that up. Don't want to get hurt. All right. This is another swivel knife blade. This one looks brand new. Check this out. Looks like it's brand new, still in the packaging. So that's a swivel knife blade. It's a nice swivel knife, actually. We'll have to take a look at it and compare that to the one I have. There's a stitching needle. I don't really need needles. Old rusty, not super rusty. Maybe I'll keep it. I don't know. I got so many needles. And here's another anvil for setting rivets. Yeah, it looks like for setting, for doming too. Got smaller domes. Doming tool, rivet tool. I've seen this. I've never used one. I always just use these ones right here. So this looks to be a compass. Could be used as a wing divider, but this is some type of compass, I believe, because what we have here is, if we take this off, you see it looks like there's lead or something in there. Oh, look at that. This little wheel opens up in a bit. This comes out. One last thing of note. Is this an edge beveler? Let's see. Craftool adjustable gouge. It's a gouge to cut a V. To cut a V in your work. That's pretty cool. It's the Craftool adjustable gouge. Has anyone used one of these before or even seen one? I wonder how you adjust this. If I loosen this thing up, it's just going to be like a wood plane. It's going to take forever to get it perfect again. I've taken apart wood planes and put them back together. Getting that set up on the wood plane back to where it's doing its job is exactly as it should always takes me some time. I don't know about you guys, but yeah. But this is pretty cool. This is adjustable gouge. You guys see that? See, it's got a V on there. Adjustable gouge. Sweet. So we've got some cool stuff here. Got some hole punches, blades. Let's take a look at all the cool things we got. I always like tools, like hand tools and stuff. Like these are cool. Get these buckles out of the way. Most of these are plated. We got our punches. Let's take a look at all this stuff. Things I'm excited about. Okay, gouge, setters. Put the gouge up here. Setters. Fancy little razor blade, rivet setter. Rivet anvil, other anvil. The compass, compass is kind of cool. What do you guys think? Is the compass cool or is it not? Drop me a note in the comments below. I'm not going to set all the little Craftool stamps out there. That's one of the things I'm most excited about. But I'll leave these up here to represent them. I have no idea what this is. If you guys know what that is, let me know. This is the Weirdo Pal. I'm going to set these up here to represent all of those little Craftool stamps. It's actually a setter right there. With the Craftool stamps. I like those. Definitely the rawhide mallet's exciting. Can't wait to use that. Try that out. I might do a video where I test this out. Everything from your just regular claw hammer to this. I can even go over these mallets right here. Just pros and cons of all these different ones. This is definitely something I'm excited to keep. And I have a strap cutter, but this strap cutter was pretty cool. So we're going to take a look at this strap cutter. The Leatherworks, Palo Alto, California, the strap cutter. Take a look at that. So we're going to set you right here. Right there. Okay. I'm also really interested in trying out this skiver. It would be interesting to have a video to see the differences between using this skiver and the one I already use, which is, so my skiver actually has a little bit more of a curve to it than this one does. But you know, it would be definitely interesting trying both of these out and seeing which one's better, and then maybe even comparing it with just using the regular razor blade to do it. A good, better, best situation. That'd be awesome. So we're gonna put you back over here. I have to make some more tool holders for all these tools, and the ones I don't use put away maybe first, and then we'll see. So the skiver is pretty cool, and the 1/2" letters and numbers. I don't have those. I'm excited about that as well. What do you guys think? I think we made out pretty well. A lot of these were surprises. A lot of these I already knew about. The surprises were cool. The 2D stamps are pretty cool. Nice stuff, man. Nice stuff. I really appreciate the gentleman for selling his tools to me. It was his father's tools. He wasn't using them, didn't want them to collect dust. So I really appreciate you doing that too, my friend. Okay.